the main reason it's important is actually that it exists at all. When you look back to when our discussion started in the 1990s, actually there was no dialogue. There was a series of accusations. Keep in mind this was before China joined the World Trade Organization. There were a lot of pointing fingers. China doesn't do this, China doesn't do that. The Chinese legal system doesn't have this provision, that provision. You're never going to join the modern globalized economy in this situation. In the mid-1990s, I once met a Chinese assistant minister of trade who stood in front of a lunchroom, a lunch event of 100 or so people and stuck a finger in my face and said, "You are the reason that we're not in the WTO," because I was making arguments like this. The EU-China dialogue and the EU-China cooperation projects changed that. At the time that I was acting director, first acting EU director of what we now call IPR1, in the winter of 1999, no one else was doing this. People were arguing, they were negotiating about the WTO, but they weren't talking. They weren't training, they weren't exchanging experts. So it's actually a tremendous achievement that we do it at all. Now, the next step, obviously, is that you go, it's a bit like the Olympics, you want to go higher, faster, better, or deeper, or more intensely, whichever adverbs you choose. But the fact that it exists was really groundbreaking, and I don't think we should forget that. It has built up relationships between people, between institutions, and it has changed the IPR world. It's changed the business world.